The only two times it is acceptable to not have sideburns is if you shave your head bald like The Rock, or you've got a skin fade, a bald skin fade. Other than that, you need a sideburn, which is why it blows my mind that so many guys have jacked up burns, right? You spend so much time and energy worrying about your hair, but the sideburns are an integral part to finishing a hairstyle and making you look awesome, because if you make a mistake, like the ones we're talking about in today's video, you'll look dumb. The tragus, that little piece of cartilage that sticks out from your ear. That is a landmark that we're gonna basically talk a little bit about, because it really does make a difference in terms of where your burn should start and stop and when you're doing something wrong, all right? So the first mistake is sideburns that are too long. In my opinion, if they come any lower or longer than the bottom of your ear, right there, that little opening, typically your sideburns are gonna be too long. Now, the one caveat to that is if you do have a longer hairstyle, you can get away with rocking some longer burns. But for most guys that have a medium length to short hairstyle, you want to keep that sideburn basically within the sweet spot. Number two is overly thick or bushy sideburns. One of the mistakes that guys make is they don't trim their burns or fade it out. And so they basically get a haircut and then they just let it rock, right? They're like, oh, they're the right length. And then their sideburns get bushy. When your sideburns get bushy or they grow out, it makes your face look fat and you a little bit more sloppy. The third mistake is sideburns that are too short. Anything above the top of the targus, in my opinion, is too short. If you're cutting it straight off, you look absolutely ridiculous. The middle of the targus is the shortest you should go with your sideburns. But look how much longer they get just by simply dropping it like 1/4 of an inch. Your targus isn't real big, but the difference in terms of what your sideburn looks like if you go middle or below is drastic. All right, the next mistake is cutting your sideburn off blunt. We've talked about this before. In my opinion, angling it slightly down to follow the line of your jaw or your beard is going to be the most aesthetic. It's basically going to create nice visual length. One of the things that I personally think is that if you are going to be going with a beard and you are shaving it in the proper area, which is basically taking something straight from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth, shave above, leave below. That angle is the ideal angle for a beard. Cutting it straight looks weird. That angle is critical. By simply following that line with your sideburn, you're gonna have a much more aesthetic blending from sideburn, beard, hairstyle. The more natural you can leave your sideburn in terms of width, the better, which brings me to the next mistake, and that is shaving it thinner. A huge mistake that I see guys making is coming up into their temple and shaving it back so that their sideburn is a bit thinner. This looks a little bit weird. It also never grows back properly. Guys, leave their temples alone. Allow it to transition into your burn naturally. If you do have some extra hairs or it's like coming out on your cheek, you can always shave it back a little bit, but never shave it further back than your temple. The next mistake is uneven sideburns, one that's higher or shorter than the other. All right. Common because when you shave it, right, you're only looking at one and then you shave the other one. You need to check them. Way you're going to do it, boom. Bottom of the burn, fingers straight like Frankenstein. Is it even or is it a little bit off? If it's off, correct. But if you really have taken one a little bit too short, don't try to bring the other one up. Just allow it to kind of grow in. The beautiful thing is that in only a few days, your burns are going to basically grow in because a lot of times it is associated with your stubble. And we in 10 days can grow something significant. And so by trying to overcorrect, it could actually make the situation worse. And the last mistake is improper fading of the sideburn, all right? One of my biggest pet peeves is when a dude will have a beard and it's like beard and then it just stops at the top of his ear. It's the same length. You've got to make sure that you're blending it and fading it. Whether or not you've got a beard or you've got a hairstyle, it's got to flow naturally and seamlessly. If it doesn't, it's going to look weird and it's going to look like it's painted on and just bad, all right? A great beard trimmer or hair clippers are going to be your best friend, but a little tool that I use is my nose hair trimmer, all right? This is an incredible tool for just coming in and like detailing a little bit if your trimmer isn't getting it done or you want a little bit more of a precise like angle. All right, your nose hair trimming tool is a great little detailer, and it's something that I would highly recommend you guys grab. If you want to grab this one, I will link it down below along with the discount code it is from Pete and Pedro. But the bottom line is this: sideburns help frame the face and finish a hairstyle. If your sideburns are good, you look awesome. And people a lot of times can't tell what looks so good about you. It's just that je ne sais quoi, that something special, that thing that handsome, stylish men know makes a difference. And so they pay attention. But unfortunately, the majority of men, it's an afterthought. They don't even think about them. They just basically cut them, set them, forget them, and they're done. And unfortunately, when you do that, it makes some of the mistakes that we talked about. Instead of you looking amazing, you look stupid.